Hi Pisces, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will take you from the 2nd to the 9th of June. I've already posted June's general reading, and my relationship reading is in Vimeo. The link will be below if you choose to have a look at it. So I'm going to pull you an additional guidance card. You've got the Loyal Heart card. Really love the Loyal Heart card because it's a card of seeing evidence in your life about someone's commitment to you. Very earthy base card. So we'll find out in your reading whereabouts you're about to see this feeling of loyalty and commitment to you. Always a really nice card when it shows up. So 6 cards for the sign of Pisces for the week ahead, please. Please make it a very straightforward and clear reading. So, what's behind you is the Star card, very beautiful. The gift is the 5 of Swords, okay? That's an interesting gift. The challenge is the Judgment card. The High Priestess is how other people are showing up for you. The 10 of Wands is the central issue, and the Page of Cups is the outcome. So the 5 of Swords is the gift. The 5 of Swords is often a card of boundaries. Sometimes people don't tend to like the 5s because they're a card of change. We don't get to evolve in our lives without making changes, Pisces. I think most of you already know that. The 5 of Swords sometimes is a card of owning your now, okay? Not something a lot of us feel comfortable with. Is about the power to make choices and make decisions that sometimes upset the apple cart or the status quo in our lives. Very interesting gift. I'm going to have to clarify that. Now behind you is a Star card. The Star card is about grace. It's a card of Aquarius, but it's also a card if any of you are being in quite a difficult phase, feeling quite down, feeling quite depressed. The Star card is a great omen about coming out of it. If any of you have been ill, the Star card is the card of healing, because grace is what's in charge of everything. And having grace behind you means there's definitely a feeling of receiving some sort of blessing in your life. The gift is the 5 of Swords. This is about boundaries, basically. Can I clarify it? Give me a minute. 5 of Swords as the gift. Yeah, it's with the World card. So the World card is about personal mastery. It's the last major arcana in the deck. It's ruled by Saturn. Saturn is about our slow growth and our personal mastery. And it's with the 5 of Swords, guys, okay? So some of yous are really being asked to step up here. When we learn to own our now, when we learn to own our boundaries, a lot of people do not like it. They take very personal offence to it, especially if they are the ones that have been overstepping the boundaries with us. But you've been asked here because the asteroid Lilith is in Pisces. Lilith is the dark moon. She's the part of us that knows how to say no when we want to say no. She's the part of us that knows how to walk away from toxic situations if they no longer serve us. Very powerful goddess. But she is the energy of no. She's about having really strong limit lines, and she's not fearful to cause offence to other people. if what we're doing, Pisces, is owning our own sense of personal mastery. And because it's the World card, some of yous might be closing a chapter in your life, okay? And by the looks of it, because the Ten of Wands is underneath it, it's been a chapter that is playing quite heavily on you. Look at the figure in the sky, Ten of Wands. This can be a bit overwork, overburden, but it's also a card of being in a life cycle where you've been a little bit in the dark night, basically, feeling quite oppressed. Now these three cards together, it's almost I've got this very fiery energy of you, Pisces, of literally just saying stop, just saying no more. This is how I want to live my life from now on. And making this very clear. Always a very deeply challenging phase of our life when we want to do it. But the growth that wants to happen here is incredibly powerful. The Judgment card is the challenge. So the Judgment card is the opposite side of the Death card. It's about resurrection. So some of you, this could be a relationship issue and you actually don't want to resurrect it. Particularly with the Five of Swords and the World card as the gift. This might only be a reading for one person. There's nothing I can do. It's the energy that speaks through me. So if someone needs to hear this message, Pisces, just send them blessings. Because some of you are maybe going through an ending of a life cycle here. You don't want to go through the resurrection. And when the Five of Swords turns up as a gift, this is about owning the power of your no. Your power of wanting to live by your soul's integrity, no matter what the cost is. Anyhow, let me carry on. The High Priestess is how other people are showing up for you. So as you own your now, you might meet with a lot of silence, by the way, because the High Priestess is a card about secrets. She's the oracle. She's about going within. Some of you might be getting some sort of reading, by the way. You might be trying to access the power of this. Or as you put down your limit lines and own your mighty power, Pisces, some people ain't going to like it because they don't. Because some of you might have been carrying too many people here and you're having to use these swords to cut through. So you can get this World card, so you can overcome maybe a cycle that you're ready to end. Why is the High Priestess showing up for Pisces in their relationships, please? Okay, Five of Wands. Ooh. Five of Wands is a card of head and heart going in separate directions. The people in these cards represent the people in your life. The people in your life might be going through quite a lot of stress, Pisces. Again, there might be people in your life who are having to make head or heart decisions and sort of seeking the answers. But because your gift, because you know what? The best way to change other people in our lives is to become the masters ourselves. And I'm not talking about masters of other people. If I've got certain people in my life who are struggling with issues, I lead by example. So I show them, I actually don't even show them. I just master my own cycles. So really what I'm teaching them is on an energetic level about how I would deal with situations if I was in the same boat, because maybe some of your stress here, there's obviously people turning up for you who are maybe in a little bit of a battle on the inner plane. I'm one of these people who actually quite like the Five of Wands, because the Five of Wands is an instigator of change, okay? I don't love the Five of Swords because I'm not that great about owning my now, okay? But I own it if I need to. But there's other people going through stress in your life, Pisces, and I bet that's why you're the Ten of Wands, because you can't help it. On an energetic level, you carry other people's issues with you. So that's probably why the Ten of Wands is showing up. I think there's some of you who are going through a cycle and you want to complete it. Could be a relationship, could be a job, could be a marriage. And the gift is the Five of Swords. That's how there's no such good and bad tarot card, because I quite often like it when the water signs own their no, okay, own their power, own their boundaries. And this is what the gift is. Ooh, very, very interesting reading, Pisces, by the way. I'm a little bit lost in your reading, but by doing it, you step into the World card, which means you're stepping into authenticity, being an authentic human being, because we struggle so much when we do not live according to our own truth and our own authenticity. And the gift is you really stepping up here. And boy, do I like it, guys. I really do. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I really, really like it. The Judgment card is a challenge. It might mean there's something in your life that you don't want to come back into your life. I almost feel like swearing, guys. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? Why is the Judgment card a challenge for Pisces? 10 of Cups. So some of you might be choosing to end a situation here, by the way. Okay. Other people are in quite a challenging place. Bear with me, Pisces, okay? And you're carrying these 10 wands, okay? So sometimes the 10 wands can be all the shoulds, all the coulds, everyone else's expectations and demands from us. And putting down these 10 of wands is literally is how we grow into the World card. It's how we grow into a sense of being a sovereign human being, is putting down these 10 of wands. You're nearly there, and look at the outcome, this beautiful heart, okay? You're not going to get to that Page of Cups unless this 10 of wands is put down, and unless this 5 of swords is owned, because it's the gift, and it becomes the gift because you move into the World card. Some of you are really going through huge changes this week, by the way, and you definitely are going to see evidence of someone's loyalty to you with this Page of Cups. It might be a personal relationship, it might be a young person in your life, and the pages can quite often be teenagers, early 20s, who show up for you, and they show up in a way where they offer some emotional support or that sort of thing. Some of you are clearly desiring to end something here and complete one cycle, so you can have a sense of your personal sovereignty back. Some of you, as you end something, are starting something completely all over again, I guarantee you this is, you've got the Eight of Cups showing up. The Eight of Cups decides to enter into a period of the unknown rather than staying in a situation where they do not want to be in. I think this is probably for one person watching, by the way. So where's the Page of Cups? What's the Page of Cups about? The Three of Cups. So there's a very light-hearted soul around you, Pisces. It's bringing an awful lot of joy to your life, because look, it's with the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups and the Ten of Wands are opposition cards, because these are people, look at their energy, look how they fly, and it's because they've released what was holding them. I'm not saying that we all don't go through chapters of feeling oppressed, because every single one of us do. But as you release this, you move into this energy. And this is when the heart becomes light again. It becomes open again. So this might be someone else, or it might be you, because you've released this Ten of Wands. Some of you are making a decision to walk away from something and complete a chapter of your life, okay? This might not be you. This might be other people showing up. But as other people bring issues into our life, remember, people can be heaven or people can be hell. And most of us have been privy to both, Pisces, okay? This might be other people who are ending chapters. And maybe with the Judgment card is the outcome. There's a feeling of, oh my God, where's this all going to go? Okay, where's the outcome of this going to be? So maybe there's a little bit of worry, but what I realise is you've got no Swords cards at all, which is a great sign. So you're not being too governed. Oh, your only Sword card is the Gift, which is using the swords to cut through that which is draining your vital resources and your energy, Pisces. Okay? So this might be other people who are walking away from things, but you're being the one who's offering the support. It might be other people are mirroring where you're at, and the way. So if you've got other people, Pisces, being in this Five of Wands energy, not sure about the way forward, the best way to deal with it, and I swear to God, it's what I do. I try and go, okay, where in my life where can I teach and where can I lead? So if someone in my life is very confused, I go forward and I deal with what needs to be dealt with. And then we're no longer in this codependent enmeshment, and then we're leading the way. And as we energetically lead the way, other people follow us, or they don't. But what we've done is we've carved out a new pathway, and we've shown them how to be adults. And we become adults when we end chapters that need to be ended. Never easy, never ever easy. I personally find it challenging as well. But sometimes being an adult means that we need to put our hands on the stove, and we need to get burnt, and we need to deal with things, and we need to put things to an end, Pisces, okay? I really hope the person who is reading this is for gets it. Anyone it's not for, send blessing, Pisces. The way to change your life is to bless other people. Yeah? Loads of love, guys. Speak to you next week. Bye.